Hello and welcome to Evolve Pipedrive podcast, where we talk all things Pipedrive, sales, apps, and the Pipedrive marketplace. It's my great pleasure today to be joined by Vincent, the co-founder and sales at Praiz, and he's going to walk us through the Praiz platform and how it integrates with Pipedrive. Vincent, over to you.
Thanks, Bruce, for inviting me. Hi, everyone. I'm Vincent, and I'm going to show you around Praiz and our Pipedrive integrations. So, first of all, Praiz is an AI-powered conversation intelligence software for customer-facing teams. So, what we do, we record business meetings, calls. We let you easily replay them, thanks to AI summaries and transcripts. And I'm going to show you directly an example of a meeting I had with your colleague, Bruce, Marco. So shout out to Marco. So we have here an example of a recording of a meeting again. So obviously you can replay the meeting. You can speed it up if you want to. Don't lose much time. We integrate with OpenAI and GPT-4. So OpenAI provides us the transcript you can find here. So it's the best model of the market. It's available in more than 70 languages. So very, very useful. You'll be able to search in the transcript. So you can see if you want to find a specific moment of your meeting, you can do it thanks to the search bar here. Then what's going to happen is GPT-4 is going to summarize automatically the meeting for you in different chapters, as you can see here. So for instance, we know that the call actually started at the 7th minute before I was a bit late on the call. Sorry, Marco. So it started at the 7th minute. You can see that we had an introduction, then we talked about our business operations, then we talked about the podcast, talked about CRM platforms, etc., etc. So the goal of this summary is for you to navigate in the recording much easier. You probably won't listen back to the whole meeting for like 30 minutes. You want to jump on specific section that is interesting for you. So this is what you're going to do with this summary. Then you obviously have features such as the diarization of the conversation. So you can see here there is a blank because, again, I was late at the beginning, but you can see how we split the conversation. And then you also have a comment section here when you collaborate with your team. So obviously, Praiz is really a software for teams, so they can also better cooperate around it. So for instance, here, regarding the 12 minutes, I tagged my CTO because I thought Marco said something interesting here, and my CTO Gabriel just answered here.
And it
So
looks like you can share. It looks like you can share that as well. So on the right hand side,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So you can share the recording with your customers or prospects. More and more customer and prospect, they ask for the recording, especially when you do a demo of your
yeah.
solution or present your services. There are many stakeholders, so they want, to also have the piece of info, the video. So you can share internally, you can share externally also very, very easily. Exactly. And then obviously you also have possibility to create playlists. So you can deal with your library. You can have your, for instance, library with the best demos, the best discovery calls. And we also integrate with VoIP services such as Aircall, so phone system. And you can also create playlists with audios directly.
Hmm.
And the really cool thing regarding our Pipedrive integration is that, so first of all, it's a 2 clicks integration, native integration. It's very fast to set it up. And the cool thing is that all this summary that we pull up with GPT-4, it's going to be automatically logged in the right contact and company page inside Pipedrive. So you can see here, if I go on the Evolve company page here, you will see that here in the notes section, I'll find the summary that we just saw on below the video. And this is going to happen like straight after your meeting, automatically going to log this information. And then I wanted to tell you a little bit more what we're going to do in our next version of the Pipedrive integration. So this is the first version we have.
Mm-hmm.
And the next version we're going to have is that we're going to go much deeper in terms of filling up the CRM. So if, for instance, if I go on the deal page of Evolve here, in few weeks, we're going to be able to fill up custom fields inside Pipedrive automatically based on what happened during the call. So for instance, if you're using a qualification framework such as Medic or Bound or Spiced or whatever, Praiz is going to be able to fill up right after your meeting automatically all the information inside the right fields in Pipedrive. So you're really going to have Praiz in the middle of your conversations and your CRM and your Pipedrive. And we're going to get the insights from the meeting and the calls, and we're just going to fill up again the right fields inside Pipedrive. So you don't need to do anything. You don't need to ask your sales reps to fill up the CRM. They hate doing that.
Yeah.
And for a manager, it's 100% of the time you're going to be sure that you're going to have your data in your CRM, and you're going to be able to really leverage this data in Pipedrive directly. And we're going to have another example here. We're going to also be able to fill up multi-select options. So, for instance, if your prospect told you that they were checking out Salesforce, HubSpot, and Salesforce, HubSpot are your competitor, then we're going to fill up also automatically this kind of fields.
So this is huge, right? So let me just hear that again. So that there'll be a down the pipe, we're going to have custom fields that are created within your Pipedrive, can be mapped against your your custom fields in the Praiz platform, and you would say, look on every meeting, or maybe even just on an intro call meeting or a discovery meeting, look out for these phrases, and then that will then pre-populate the deal fields in Pipedrive.
Yeah, exactly. Right now in our market, all the solutions, they provide quite of the same generic summary. It's very interesting, this summary I showed you, because it really helps you to jump on a specific section of a call, but you have to listen back to the call to get the value out of the call. What we are moving forward is to go more on the sales enablement part. So even though you don't have time to replay your meetings, we're just going to do the bridge between your meetings and your CRM, and you're going to be able to create your own templates. So for instance, you're going to say, okay, this is the template for discovery calls. This is the template for demo. And you're going to have specific template because you don't want to have the same kind of information. You don't want the AI to pull up the same kind of outcome from this, depending on the type of the meeting.
Yep.
So you're going to be able, as a user of Praiz, create your own templates and match this template with specific fields within Pipedrive.
Yep.
And then automatically all the information will be filled up. Sales reps is happy because he doesn't have to fill up any sort of information, and sales manager, he's sure that he gets the right insights inside the CRM, and then he can take strategic decisions.
I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, the reason you would have any form of qualification methods, the principle of it is that you're always adding to your sales story from a prospect, enriching to close one, and then there's a customer, and you're kind of always enriching. So who's the champion if they've moved on? If you can do that, if you're enriching that data automatically throughout your conversations that are recorded on phone or Zoom, that's a pretty powerful AI tool to have.
Exactly. And I think this is what generative AI is going. The goal is really to, right now AI is really about lowering all the low value tasks, avoiding all low value tasks for reps, and this is where really it's powerful. And also it's powerful to get insights from a large set of data, and meetings are a large set of data. Your sales rep spend all their day in meetings and calls. You get this data, it's completely unstructured, you don't use it, but it's a gold mine. I mean, customer calls is an absolute gold mine, but companies don't leverage it. So the goal or the mission we have is actually to leverage this data, structure it, and push it in the right tools. We don't want to, we are not a CRM 2.0. No. We really do the bridge between your meetings and your CRM. So this is our mission.
Awesome. Well, Vincent, that's great. We'll be sure to have links below for you to give this a try yourself. But was there anything else you wanted to show us?
Yeah, so first of all, we can do demos, so you can book a demo on our website directly if you want. Also, we have a 2 weeks free trial. You can try all the features. You can try the Pipedrive integration by yourself for 2 weeks. So really don't hesitate to go on our website, praiz.io, and either take a demo or free trial. And if you want to have more information, we're also on the Pipedrive marketplace. So you're also going to get the link. So don't hesitate. You can also install Praiz from the marketplace directly.
Awesome. Well, Vincent, that's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.